This is one of my things is a lot of people don't get nowhere is because a lot of people don't really look for the truth. And what I mean by that is a lot of people look for who they like. You know, a man could be talking the most dumbest stuff ever. And if he look good to women, they're going to accept what he says, going to be on his side with what he says, unless they're grown up from a high school thinking type person. Then you got a lot of dudes that they believe what women says because of how she looking at her body. You know, people don't really look for the truth. They go off of how somebody look. Because see, two people could be putting out a message, but if one has a look that people like, they're going to believe that person. If one have a look that people don't like, they're not really gonna pay attention because it got something to call with the ugly truth. So most people don't like the ugly truth. Like I could send out a message that could be 100% correct about people's life, but I don't have fame, I don't have money, I don't have this and that. So I'm gonna get less people viewing me because of I don't have a lot of followers, I don't have a lot of friends, I don't have a lot of money or things that I'm doing. So I can give you 100% truth and more than that, and I will get less views. But you can have somebody that come give you a bunch of foolishness, like most rappers, give you a bunch of foolishness. They get followers, they get people that love them, they get people to love to destroy their lives like them, they get people to make them want to do things just like them, you know, and it's because they follow who they like. And another thing is like a lot of people has missed out on a lot of opportunities is because they don't know how to break away from them old, raggedy ass, stagnant ass relationships. They stay stuck with the same people in the same old relationships, and they didn't miss valuable opportunities because of that. They didn't miss valuable opportunities because they don't want to start a new relationship with new people. They don't want to start a new relationship with new knowledge, you know. So they missed out on a lot of valuable opportunities because they like their old relationships that they didn't have for the last 20, 30 years. Life is about growing. Life is about developing different ways to make your life easy. Life is about like being smarter, wiser to pass stuff down to your kids because we've been passed down a lot of foolishness. And most people just worry about movies, the new songs come out, who can rap better, who got the new designer. Like, they don't worry about none. The new TV show come out. Like, they don't really worry about what they supposed to be worrying about. And that's why a lot of people are behind. See, I met a lot of people in my life. And I've lived in a lot of different states in my life in the United States. And people really don't be growing. People don't grow. Some of these people still stuck in high school. Some of these people still stuck in college and you 20 years past that. Some of y'all ain't grown. Y'all still doing the same stuff. Look back at your life. You ain't even getting nowhere. A lot of people that open up businesses, probably, you know, that's the type of relationship you didn't want to keep up with. A lot of people that started their own clothing line. A lot of people that did podcasts. A lot of people that did a lot of stuff. And y'all still stuck in the same thing, doing the same things, and still stuck in the same thing. And your old version of you still stuck in high school. Like some people, I gotta know this. No, you don't. You still the same old version of you. You're not getting nowhere. You're not doing anything to prosper your life. You're not doing anything to help your kids, but giving them clothes and try to make them fit in with the crowd. And you need to let your kid not fit in with the crowd. And that's why you at where you at in life, because you allow yourself to fit in with the crowd. You know, the real thing is it's you versus you. And y'all, some of y'all ain't got no wins against your own self. Some of y'all go have a tie against your own self. Some of y'all don't even know how to win against your own self. Your whole life you've been tying and draw, and you've been losing to your own self, to your own mental. You've been losing because you don't know how to grow. You don't know how to, you don't know how to do anything besides be the same old version of you. And that's why you missed out on valuable opportunities Cause you the same old version of you. You ain't grown. You ain't went nowhere. That's why most of y'all still stuck in the same places where you been living at. I see people post all the time, I should leave Mississippi. I should leave Louisiana. I should leave Florida. I should leave Alabama. Like, come on now. You should have been left there. I left Mississippi when I was 19 years old. I ain't been back since. I done left a lot of other states and I ain't been back since. Because the thing about it is, when you growing, you have to move on. You have to move on and do something different and do something. And me, I just thought like life shouldn't be stuck in the same city that you grew up in, where you graduated in, that you know everybody in, you know. And I feel like even sometimes you didn't grow up in the city, it's still not good for you to stay stuck up in that city or in that state or anything like that, because a lot of people like, oh, you got to be stable, you got to be stable. But ain't nothing in USA is stable. Ain't nothing in USA is stable, honestly, because at any point, at any given time, you could lose it all. But like I say, hey, some of y'all can't even win against your own self. You know, some of y'all still stuck in y'all same old ways. Y'all haven't grown. Everything about you still the same. Everybody else around you trying to prosper, trying to seek more knowledge, trying to get more wisdom. Y'all don't like the ugly truth. Y'all don't like y'all feelings hurt. Y'all afraid to fail, which fail is really only learning. Y'all afraid to move. Y'all have so much fear. And the best and the strongest thing about you is anger and getting mad and claiming you're going to whoop everybody's ass. That's the best and the strongest thing about you. You know, you won't do nowhere. Y'all love that comfort zone. And one thing I have learned about life is the more you stay in that comfort zone, the more you're going to destroy your life. The more you don't look for the ugly truth, the more you're going to destroy your life. And so therefore, y'all have to start seeking better with your own life.